Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Joan, and in this channel I'm going to be sharing a lot of knitting content. A lot of you guys might know me from Instagram. My handle is knitwear by Joan, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of behind the scenes videos, vlogs, tutorials, and not just knitting, but I'm hoping to dabble in other crafts as well too. Yeah, so if that's something that you're interested in, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be sharing a lot of videos hopefully in the next little while. So thanks for watching. So in this video, I'm going to be going over my 2022 design releases. So I know it looks like a lot of stuff, and there are, but a lot of it's because I like making a lot of samples of the same thing. So it's actually not that many designs, probably like less than 10. But I'm going to go over all of them, hopefully share the, I don't know, like some of the behind the scenes stuff. There's some things I'm working on that I haven't shared on Instagram yet, so I'm really excited to share that with you guys. So it's a lot, so I might split this video into two parts, things that have been released and things that I'm currently working on. But we'll see how it goes. It might be a bit of a mess, but just bear with me. So let's start with things that have already been released, and hats. Like, I can't believe I made so many hats this year because I'm not really a hat person. Like, I feel like my hat, like, it doesn't really suit my face shape or something. That, like, in the past I've never really bought hats. But yeah, I'm not really sure what got me into it, but I wanted to give it a try last year, and I think I've released 3 hat patterns to date, and there's going to be more to come. So I'm going to start with my Billie zip beanie that a lot of you guys might have already seen if you follow me on Instagram. And this is, it pairs well, or supposed to pair with my Billie zip, which is like a quarter zip with like a cinched waist. So it looks like a regular beanie, and it is. What's special about it is that it has a zipper, and it's an actual pocket that you can put stuff in. Obviously, you're not going to want to put like a lot of change or anything that's super heavy because you're going to be wearing on your head, and you don't want it to be like bulging out or anything like that. But I think it's a super cute feature, even if you don't use it as a pocket. It's super cute. It uses like a 3-inch zipper. So I have this in Yarnicorn by We Are Knitters, and I have also this in Natural. I'm just gonna wear this for you. So yeah, so the zipper, you can wear it off to the side. I think it looks better off to the side. But you know, like just as a regular like ribbed beanie, I think it's pretty cute. And you can actually just like omit the zipper and just knit it without, and it could just be, you know, like a cute little hat. So that's that. So I have 2 samples that I've knit. I was working on a third one in pink, but I ran out of yarn. So yeah, so I'm just gonna toss that to the side. And another hat that's been super popular, I think it's been my most popular release to date, and that's the Amelia hat. And I love it. It's probably my favorite design to date just because it's so, I think it's pretty different from what you normally see with hat patterns. So this is the baby version of the pattern, and it's super cute because it's fully lined. It's so warm and soft. I use fur yarn in my samples, but any kind of textured yarn, boucle, sherpa would work really well too. It has snap buttons on the sides, so you can wear it like this, or you can, you know, snap them up and hold it like that, you know, wear it like this. It's super cute. This is the baby version of it. Probably my favorite one, honestly, in Yarnicorn. It's so cute. I have it in 5 different sizes. This is the kids version. The youth, which does fit me. I'll just wear it for you guys, but it's a little tight. So yeah, so as you can see, like, it's still pretty cute, but it's tight, and the flaps are a little bit high. So, you know, in a pinch, I'll be able to wear this, but definitely I think a size up, which is the adult small, works better for me. And the youth sizes and up have the chin straps, so it's so good in the winter when it's like super windy. You know, you can have it on. It's not as cute with a strap on, if I'm being honest, but it's functional, and honestly that's a lot more than what you need from a hat. So this is the youth size, and then my true size is the adult small, and this is the one that I wear mostly. And it has the same features as the youth, so it has the chin straps and it has the snap buttons and everything. but it just fits a lot better for me. I think my head size is like 22 inches, so this one is perfect. And I love it in gray because I can wear it with like pretty much everything. It's so cozy and comfy. I love it. So probably my favorite make to date. This one is the adult large, which I'm sure you can tell, like it's pretty big for me. So it's not something that I wear, but I wanted to make a sample of it just to make sure that, you know, it's good for testing and whatnot. So again, fully lined, very, very warm. So the Amelia hat. So on to other ones that I've already released. So I'm gonna actually start with the vests. So I had just released the Osgood slipover. Don't you think like slipover sounds much better than a vest? They're honestly the same thing, but I just feel like it sounds a lot classier. So that's why I called it that. So I actually knit this in 4 different samples. And the first 2 that I made has like a shorter ribbing, and this one has like a split side. So it's pretty cute. You know what? I wore this so I can just easily like slip things on and kind of wear it for you to see how it looks. So it is a cropped vest, so it looks great with, you know, high-waisted pants. So this is how this one looks. So the final pattern has like a longer ribbing, but I think the short one is cute too. That's like honestly up to you if you want to make that change. This one has the side split. This is not like the final pattern. This is when I was this was the very first sample I made. And I've since made changes to that too. So that's that. And then this is like a green version. This is also not like the final sample. This version, it's closer to the final though. So I used like Rowan and Aran weight yarn for this. So this one I finally like made the ribbing a little bit longer to how I like. I think the sides are slightly different. It's more or less like the final pattern though. So this one is like pretty fitted. I think most of my samples I made were pretty fitted, so I love it. It's like a green, like a forest green that I normally don't wear, but I thought, you know, might be nice for a vest. Made a 3rd sample. I like making like a lot of the same things. Like I think I feel really nervous still, even though I've released like, I have like over 20 patterns now, but I just feel a lot better like making them ahead of time. This is in a neutral. So this one, I think this might be a size 2. I don't really remember, but this one is still a little more fitted. I'm on like my tippy toes right now just so you can see how it looks. So I like it in a neutral too. So you can see like how the back looks. It's yeah, so that's how it is. What I love about this vest is that it's completely knit in the round, and there's like pretty much no finishings aside from the shoulders. So you knit the whole thing in the round, and the armhole edging and the v-neck edging is all done like at the same time, so you don't have to pick up any stitches. So that's what I love about it. It's good for first time, well not first time, but maybe like beginner cable knitters. Like you want to maybe even knit like a scarf already, you want like a bit of a challenge, and this is a good project for you. Finally, I really wanted to make an oversized version of the slipover because I think it's super cute, like over like dresses, over like a dress shirt, just like a lot. It's like a versatile look. So this one is made with Drops Nepal. I love it. I love it. So obviously it's oversized. It's a little bit longer too because I knit pretty much to the T. I didn't make any alterations to the pattern. So I'm just gonna get this out of the way so you can see. So you can, you know, tuck it in a little like that. You don't have to wear anything underneath. Like I knit it 2 sizes up. It's not so deep that you need to wear something inside, but I just have something on right now anyway. So that's how it looks. I think this one is probably my favorite version of it. But I love how you can make it fitted. It's more like sexy, but if you make it, you know, bigger, oversized, it's more street style, that kind of look. So yes, 4 samples of the Osgood slipover, and that just released a couple days ago, like a week ago. Okay, so along with the Osgood slipover, I released the Arrakis pullover / vest. So this sweater, honestly, I've been working on for like the past 2 years. It's not because it's super complex or anything like that. It's just I couldn't make up my damn mind with what I wanted with this design. So basically, like I idea for, you know, the cables, but I kept wanting to add things to it. Like I wanted to add at one point like frills. So I picked up stitches and that like kind of ruined the sweater. And then I wanted to make it like a vest, like a long, like a deep vest. That didn't work out. And then I wanted to make, I think, flare sleeves. That didn't work out either. And then simple sleeves, like stockinette sleeves, and then just a cable edging. That didn't work out. So I just kept like going back and I just couldn't make up my mind. So that's why it took so long. And it's actually the first sweater that I designed for myself. I think I posted it, I want to say like a year and a half ago, and people kept asking like, where's the pattern? Like I want to make it too. So finally I got down to writing the pattern like end of last year, and it finally released, well, this week. So this is how it looks. So the original sweater, this one, I knit it with, so I use like a Japanese yarn that it doesn't, I can't really tell what weight it is. It is on the bulkier side. So my sweater, the one, as you can see, it's pretty dense. A lot of my testers though found it's better with like a lighter weight yarn. It really depends on what you're looking for. So if you want something dense, so I'm sure you can tell that it's not like it doesn't have a lot of drape, this sample that I made, but I kind of wanted it like this. So that's like, I wanted something firm. But if you prefer something with more drape, then like a lighter weight yarn would be beautiful as well. So the back is the same. And I love the sleeves, like the little baubles. Yeah, I love it. So it's inspired by the book slash movie Dune. I thought the cables here like look like grains of sand. And then if you've read the book or watched the movie, you'll know that they're sandworms. So I thought that was, this detail was pretty cool. So yeah, I really like it. It's something that I wear pretty often, and yellow. I think this is like the only thing I own that is yellow, but yeah, there's a first for everything, right? So this is the pullover version of it. I included instructions on how to make a vest too. It's pretty much the same thing. You just add a ribbing to the side. This is with We Are Knitters Yarnicorn. I've never shared this before. I don't think I've even taken a picture of it, but so this is how a vest edition would look. I think this pattern looks better with like a solid color, just because you can't really, I think with the Yarnicorn with variegated, you can't really see the details as much, but I think it's still cute. I'm obsessed with this yarn. I have like a large amount of it, so I wanted to make a vest out of it. So that's how it looks. So I think that is everything that has been released. So, oh, okay, I'm going to show the Maurizio sweater, which has already been, like, I've shared it like a million times already on my feed. I think it's going to release sometime end of next month. So this is the sweater from House of Gucci, the movie. This is the sweater that Adam Driver wears. And I called it the Maurizio sweater because that's his character in the movie. And the original sweater, it is a little bit lighter in weight, but I wanted something cozy, very, like with lots of drape and fuzzy. So I made this in a worsted weight. And it is one of my favorite sweaters, and I'm sure you could tell it's so warm and cozy. I don't own a lot of turtlenecks because I feel, I don't know, some people feel like very suffocated when they're wearing turtlenecks because it's like constricting, but this one is not so tight. I think it's still, you know, cozy, but not like constricting. And I use like a tubular bind off, so it's, the edges are pretty clean everywhere. It's a lot more work that way, obviously, but I think the result is just, you know, a lot better. And this is, I think I knit this in this, yeah, size 2. So I think this is 43 and is something inches. So I'm wearing it with quite a bit of ease, but I like my winter sweaters that way. So I can layer, I can wear something inside, which I am right now, or like a t-shirt. Those of you who might have like a wool allergy or something, you just find sweaters a little itchy, then you can wear something inside as well. So I like styling it with like a little tuck, and maybe like that. Yeah. While we're at this, I made the matching hat that Lady Gaga wears in the movie. So it's not exactly it. Hers is like a lot fluffier, but I wanted to make this to go with it. So it's a very, very simple fur hat, faux fur hat. Unlike your typical beanies, it's not rounded at the top, it's pretty flat. So let me just fix my hair and then I'll wear it together for you guys. I'm ready to go skiing. Ah, I love it. I'm so warm right now. It is like -20 right now, so this is perfect for wearing outside. This will release at the same time as the Maurizio sweater, and I'm calling it the Patrizia hat because that's obviously Gaga's character in the movie, and it is super cozy. Oh, I love it. So it's simple. It's very, very beginner friendly. Fur is a little tricky to work with, but if you're a little bit patient, it knits up pretty quickly actually. I think this took maybe like 2 hours to make, less than that, maybe an hour. I made another sample in like a charcoal-ish color. I'm working on a third sample right now in like a light brown-ish, so I'll share that once that is done. Very, very cozy. So these two have not been released, but you can expect a release date very, very soon. So I love it, and I love how I can share clothes with my husband. So this fits him perfectly. It's a little bit big because he likes layering his sweaters, but I like my sweaters oversized, so it's perfect. So now we're like legit sharing clothes. Like we share the Amelia hat, we share this now. It's yeah, some people might think it's too much, but what next? So okay, I will share what has been. This is already in testing. There were more. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, call me crazy. I made 5 samples of this. This is the Vivian Sherpa bucket hat. I think, oh, Vivian bucket hat. It's kind of long. I haven't decided on the full name yet. So as you can tell by the name, it is a Sherpa bucket hat. It's fully lined. It's not reversible, but I mean, you probably could if you wanted to, but the inside is like, yeah, I think it's not, I'm not gonna promote it as such. So it's fully lined. It's very, very warm. So I was inspired to make this because of the Amelia hat. That one is also a fully lined hat. And I wanted something cozy, and bucket hats are like all the rage. It's been like popular for the past year, and I wanted to, it's like my version of it. It's very, and I haven't seen anything like this yet. So I wanted to make one. So this one is using Burnett sheepy yarn. Yeah, so that's like a good option. And then the outer hat is just made with 2 strands of worsted weight yarn. So I have it in this sample in like a pinkish color. I have it in, this one is made with Lion Brand Go for Fleece Sherpa. Very, very warm and cozy. So it's the 2 pieces are knit separately and then you join them together. And then this detail here is actually an embroidery stitch. It's just back stitching. So yeah, so you're basically seaming the 2 hats together while also adding like a decorative stitch. So it's like a 2-in-1 kind of thing. So this is like a gray version. This one here is like the first one I made. And I was like, oh, this is too big. So this one is an adult large. I mean, it still fits, but it is like big. But I guess it depends on how you like to wear your hats. Like if you like it not so much like tightness over your ears, then an adult large might be good for you. And this one, I think it's also Go for Fleece Sherpa. Yeah, this one hasn't been blocked yet, so as you can see, like it's kind of curved up a bit. That. And finally, my last sample, I knit with like a Japanese Sherpa yarn. I don't remember the name of the yarn. Tried looking for it, but yeah. So that's how it looks. I love it. I can't wait for this to release.